Who's the guy who did Crab Bucket?
Chaos?
We're going to have Chaos on here.
Really? Episode 100. We'll
So,
get Chaos.
100
You heard it
weeks.
here
So
first,
what is
folks.
that? 2 years.
I promise.
2 years from now, we'll have Chaos on the show.
Chaos will be on. You practically write him down on our IMDb page.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome you to the Painfully Average Podcast, the podcast that is so average it hurts. Same time, same place. Every week we cover the topics that don't really need to be covered, but we do it anyway. You guys ready? Let's go.
Gesundheit, Kyle.
I'm sure people want to hear that.
All right, so that's how I guess I'm going to start the very first episode of the Painfully Average Podcast. Welcome one, welcome all. I am one of your three co-hosts here tonight. I am Kyle Travis.
I'm Dustin Kuzik.
And I'm Cody Fillion.
This is a lot of time and effort has gone into this. You know, it's been about 3-4 months off the record, and this is technically like the first big show. So I don't really know what we have in store. We're kind of talking about, I guess, what the theme song really does say. How does that go?
We're going to talk about the stuff that doesn't necessarily need to be talked about.
But we do it anyway.
Yeah.
That's just how we do it here in Kyle's basement suite.
Yeah, welcome to the basement file.
Sweet basement.
That's the
I
sweet
gotta say.
basement, bro.
Sweet life of Kyle Travis. Charles Travis.
Yeah.
Charles.
I don't know. I hope there's no one in my family. Oh no, wait! I have an Uncle Chuck.
Uncle
That's
Chuck.
right. I have a great Uncle Chuck.
I thought Chuck was short for Chucknold.
Chucknold?
Yeah.
How long did you think that was a thing?
Too long that I'd like to admit.
Till right now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, good.
It's okay. That's what we do here. We teach people.
Yeah, we're full of ripe juice entertainment and information. That's
Did you
for
say
sure.
ripe juice entertainment?
Yeah, that's
What the fuck does that even mean?
well, it's like what happens when you leave grape juice out too long; it becomes wine, right?
From concentrate?
Isn't that what happens when we leave juice out too long? It becomes wine.
No, it just goes bad.
I thought that was what
You
happens.
gotta
with, like,
seal it.
vodka.
You gotta seal it.
Like vodka out in the open, like without a seal on it, then it goes bad. So you have to drink it all.
Mm.
No.
No,
Oh,
I
no.
know. I'm pretty sure. Like once you. That's...
My alcoholic mother has been lying to me for years.
Sorry, Kyle's mom.
Don't drink the counter juice.
That
That kind's
fucking
got
drunk.
liquor in it. I told you, you drink that warm counter juice, you're gonna be feeling funny.
So basically, I guess what everyone's probably going to want to know is what are we about? You know, like what's our end game? Do we have an end game, or are we just three dudes babbling in front of mics? Because I mean, we spent some money on some mics, we spent some money on some equipment.
Yeah.
You know, nothing in marketing yet, but maybe one of these days we'll get some money to market this thing out. Maybe we'll have a couple sponsors.
Well, I don't think we have an end game quite yet. I think it's just more so. What are we doing week to week?
What
Yeah,
do we do week
we're
to
thinking way
Yeah.
too ahead here. Let's take baby steps.
You
What
know
are we doing tonight?
Teach me to crawl. I don't know what we're doing tonight.
Well, we gotta tell the people what we're all about. I mean, like you said yourself.
This is the pilot episode.
This is the pilot. Yeah, this is
We
the
gotta
pilot.
sell
episode.
you on
We
this.
gotta sell this to CBS. We gotta
Yeah.
see if they want to make 3 seasons about us.
Good God, get one pilot episode in, we got it all.
Yeah. But anyways, we'll start our introductions, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I'm
My
okay
name's
with that.
Dustin. I'm Mission, not born and raised, but I consider it my home. I don't currently live out here anymore, but I make my way out to visit my 2 best friends, Kyle and Cody.
And one of those 2 guys is me. I'm Kyle, Mission alumni, born and raised, I guess.
That's good.
I know every street around this town like the back of my hands, and I love this town. And I don't think really a whole lot of this podcast is going to be about this town, but it's definitely going to be about the stories I've done in this town.
Yeah, we're gonna open some boundaries. We're gonna find out that one time that one guy threw tomatoes. Somebody threw tomatoes
Don't
at
tell
the.
him.
Yeah, no, I'm telling it.
Don't tell
Someone threw tomatoes at the drive-through. That was Kyle. And then someone's gonna listen to this and be like, "Oh,
That was him.
that was him."
I can openly admit when I was, I want to say 13, I took a dump on the fucking door at Dairy Queen at like the middle of the night. And I was told by some of my friends that had worked there at the time I did this that they said that one of the employees had stepped in it and walked in it throughout the store.
Oh no!
And then they're like, "Okay, you got to clean it up." And
You
she's
do?
like, "Oh, no,
Or
she
the
did.
employee?
She did. Yeah, it was a she, so she had to go clean it up." And she's like, "Oh yeah, it's no big deal. No big deal at all. You know, I clean up dog shit all the time." So once she was done cleaning it up, they finally went up to her and they're like, "Do you honestly think a dog would purposely shit in front of the door?" And then they said they'd never seen someone go so white in the face and just start puking.
Must have been a big dog.
Yeah, well,
If that's what she was thinking.
14-year-old me, I probably, middle of the night.
Probably get a nice size curler, about size
Yeah.
2 Coke cans.
Oh, it was bad enough that I did one side because the Dairy Queen here in town, it's got 2 glass doors for each side, and Scott did the other side, and I did one side.
Are you bringing Scott in on this?
So, well, yeah, good times. Not proud, but it's a story.
Can I introduce myself now?
Yeah, I was just gonna give a segue to Cody, the third man in the group here.
Fuck, I had something witty to say and I forgot about it.
Oh,
That's
that's
entrapped
witty.
in your story.
That was a good story.
Well, I'm Cody Fillion, and I have a dream.
Oh,
I have a dream that me and my 2 best friends will have a successful podcast, and we'll be walking the red carpet of podcasts one day.
there's a
And,
red carpet for podcasts.
There will be.
There will be
We're
Yeah,
gonna
it's the red
set the bar
Ethernet
high.
cord.
a big red Ethernet cord
Yeah.
of podcasts.
We could go double myrrh if we were a Christian podcast. Because they don't have platinum, they got myrrh.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. You can't get platinum if you're a Christian rock band. You can only go myrrh.
What kind of
Some went
backwards
double myrrh.
fucking logic is that? What's wrong with platinum? Is it a sinner? Is it sinner metal?
I think it's just how like they define themselves as their own enterprise.
It's kind of a corporation if you think about it. It's gonna insult all Christians while I'm at it here. Yeah. So, I guess that's us.
Yeah, it's a general understanding of us.
Yeah.
I shit on fast food franchises. Dustin's a proud export-import of Mission BC.
Yeah, I'm
Cody
like
just
an- yeah,
wants
I'm
to
an
be
import.
famous
That's
no
a good
matter
one,
what. He's willing to do anything, people. So send us your comments of what Cody can do.
I could do anything if I put my mind to it. Fucking dare you.
It goes for all of us. We can make all the poo-poos on the Dairy Queen we want. Yeah.
Big dreamers.
So let's go down memory lane then. I mean, that's probably a good place to go if people want to kind of get to know us.
Mm-hmm.
How do we approach this? How did we all meet? That's a good question, I think.
a pretty
how,
good question.
How did we all meet?
Well, I know. I went to school with Cody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cody and I
So
went to high school
let's
with each
start
other.
with that
Yeah.
story then. Let's start with how you guys met.
We didn't really talk much
Yeah.
in high school.
No, that's the weird thing about high school.
Yeah, it's not like we disliked each other. It's just like
2 different clicks.
2 different clicks,
Yeah.
different wavelengths. I don't know.
If you want to know the truthful thing is, it was like I would see Cody. He's a funny guy. He make quippy jokes in English. And I'm like, he's funny. He's a funny guy. I wish he'd be my friend.
That's
And now I
awesome.
got him.
Yeah.
I got him in my friend cabinet.
Right here,
There
buddy.
you go.
Fuck
Ooh,
yeah.
Bump it. Bump
Yeah,
it.
I always thought Dustin was a cool dude. Every time I talked to him, I'd be like, that dude's a chill dude. I like him.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm pretty chill.
That was my first, yeah. If I had to like go back way back, the first thoughts about, yeah, for sure, chill
Right.
dude. Yeah.
And then
High school days.
out of you guys, who did I meet first?
I think you met. You
Both
came.
of us at the same time.
Yeah.
We did the
The
same
bacon
Yeah.
challenge. I think.
Right when we were on
Yes.
quiet time together.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
We'll circle back to that one in a bit. But yeah, when we were on when we were on Quiet Time Productions, our comedy group together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were some times.
A lot of dumb shit done.
A lot
That
of
would be
dumb shit.
stories.
I'm pretty sure that
Wow.
that corporation took a lot of years off my life. Definitely happy I've settled down now to just talking about the stories rather than living the stories.
That's the life, though, right? That's like the retirement.
So yeah, we would have met about 4 years ago now, 5 years ago. 4 years ago,
Yeah.
5 years
Not
ago.
5 years ago.
4 years ago then.
It's
I was
like
dating Ashley before I met you, so, and we're almost 4 years, so
Okay,
I want to say like
3-4
Three
years.
years
maybe
to be
3.5
safe?
years.
So I haven't even spent like 1,000 days with you guys.
my
I don't know.
recollection of time is just
Yeah, mine's a little
that
bit
of
all over the
a
place, too.
tree stump. I don't remember shit.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
we met at the Bacon Challenge, and then Yeah, that was right. I ate a fuck ton of bacon. You ate a fuck ton of bacon, and
Yeah, that
Cody
was-
sat there with a hot chocolate, just being all grumpy. And I just remember the first impression of you. I just thought you were just a total smart ass.
Yeah.
And my assumption
Still
wasn't
the
wrong.
same.
You're definitely a little bit more.
There's definitely a frenemy kind of thing happening on this side of the trifecta of friends.
Well, I mean, when you live in the same town, right? It's inevitable. We're
people-
just trying to pound dick,
Yeah. And I remember those times very fondly.
Don't give me that.
The
look.
I'm
pound
not
of
gonna let
dick.
that slide.
We're gonna pound dick all day, and by dick I mean we're gonna get political views.
Oh man,
All right.
I want to keep politics out of this.
Let's go right into politics.
We can just talk about a few Trump memes every once in a while.
Oh, don't play your trump card yet. Don't play your trump card yet.
There it is. The first one.
We're still not even over the Biden memes. How can we go into Trump?
Biden, bro. Oh
Biden,
man.
bro. You see how they're writing the shit above our pictures?
Yeah.
That's a meme, Joe. Yeah, but how'd they know we said that?
He's like the laughable idiot, lovable idiot, I should say.
The laugh. I love Joe Biden. I
Yeah.
think Joe Biden is like the only fucking vice president I can probably name besides like Dick Cheney, and I can just name Dick Cheney for the bad things. Like apparently Joe Biden's kind of rapey. That's like the vibes a lot of people have said. Joe Biden's
Really?
mildly rapey.
You just touchy feely.
Yeah.
Every one of us, we got one friend.
It's
who's
just to
a little
to
touchy,
get
a
to
little
the,
handy on you.
I think
Keeps
it's
on
more or
grabbing
less
your
to
tits
like
when, you know.
the Democrat, like
Yeah.
the people he talks to, and the age they are at, and how he.
Maybe he's just
mildly flirtatious.
he's friends with kids.
Maybe he's a close talker, you know?
He's a close
he's a
talker.
close
He
talker,
sticks his
alright.
hand out and touches your genitalia while he close talks you.
It's just a. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to.
ooh.
Ooh, touched your boys there. Sorry, my bad. And he talks about it for a little too long.
Damn, Charlie, you got a hog on you. Oh, see you later. Just pass it on, buddy. Damn, Trisha, you been working out?
Firming up. Yep. Getting them nice handed firmed.
So
That's
that's
how
just
Joe
still
Biden
another
does.
thing. Probably through most of these podcasts, I will be burping into this mic just because I feel like it. So you can take that up with my agent if you don't like it.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, Dustin doesn't like my idea.
You're fired. First episode, and you're fucking out of here, bud. You watch out. Loose cannon of burps. Keep squeaking my chair. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Chairs squeak, bitches moan. It's the same stuff all the time. So, yak, yak, yak. But I mean, you're the only one here that's in a relationship. We got Stud Muff and Dustin over here on the market. Ladies, he is single. and
Yeah,
he
long
makes
time.
money. Sell yourself good. Low mileage.
I'm just giving the positive points.
Don't ever say stuff like, if you're gonna be a salesman, don't ever make your negatives sound like negatives. Make them sound
Yeah,
like
I used to
positives.
sell things before.
Yeah.
It's just hard to go
Yeah.
from selling phones
Well, what
to
do you
selling
say? You
my
haven't been in a
love.
relationship in a long time. You just say low mileage boyfriend.
Yeah, there we go. There's reasons, but low mileage.
Commitment issues. Loves alone time.
He's just waiting for that special lady. So we know you're out there, special lady.
If
Why
you're
don't you just
listening,
come and sneak up on him?
we'll find you in the misconnections.
Oh boy. I can't. I'll be honest. I've been there a couple times.
Even
Check
you-
out.
See if anyone. I noticed you at the fish packing plant. you winked at me. I soaked my panties. If this is you, tell me what color and how long your hair is.
Jeez, that's personal.
We should all just start going to those things and just freak them out. Just be like, it's me.
Don't you know
No,
this
I don't know who you are. Oh man, I love you. You're from the ad. Or don't you remember?
You're Raymond Simone, right?
Simone.
Just get them on for as long as you can.
After a while, they'll give in. They're lonely enough to make a Craigslist ad about misconnections. I'm
Yeah.
sure they'll go home with you.
Can't see why not. So here's another thing that's kind of been bothering me, and I know it's a little bit off topic. Do you know what Canada's national bird is?
Penguin.
I was gonna say loon, but I'm assuming that's the obvious answer, and therefore it's not.
What do you think
Correct.
it is, Cody?
Canadian goose.
It's neither of those. They actually changed it about a week ago.
Are you shitting me?
I'm not kidding you.
Why
are they
do
changing it?
that?
They're
They
changing
changed-
Orange Canada. Oh, Canada, sorry. Not Orange Canada.
Orange
And now they're changing the bird. What's next?
Yeah, I don't know what's next, but right now I'm kind of befuddled that they did that over the loon because I always thought the loon or the Canadian goose was the way to go because it's a pretty badass animal.
Well, we have a currency name guy, a loony.
Yeah, we got the loony.
Right.
But you know what it is now?
What's that?
It's the Grey Jay, a.k.a. the Whiskey Jack.
A whiskey jack.
The Whiskey Jack is now Canada's unofficial until next year, I believe, because they passed it in Parliament. But yeah, next year it'll be the Whiskey Jack.
This is where our tax money's going. We're passing a bill about a fucking imaginary patriot bird.
Well, it's not imaginary; it's a real deal.
Well, it's a real bird, but
Yeah.
like it's imaginary the fact that we respect.
Do you
it
think
so
it can
much.
like actually comprehend the fact that I'm a fucking national bird?
No,
Oh,
That's
I got
what it-
elected this
the
year. Y'all
reason-
can fuck off.
Holy shit! Like the
reason-
little birds hatch, and it's like, hey, you're a fucking national, bro. Get out there, go make this country proud, and also here, just eat.
Well, no, the reason they
Spits in
picked
his
it
mouth.
though is because it never flies south. It always stays in Canada. It
Okay.
never migrates, and it's found all across Canada. Whereas like the loon, or
Why not crows then?
Yeah, I was just gonna say crows. They always
well,
stick
because they're
around.
not just dominant to Canada. There's crows everywhere.
Let's make a fucking change,
Whiskey
man.
jacks are just.
Then
found up
whenever
here.
someone sees a crow in another country, they're like, hey, Canada.
Hey, Canada, there's a crow.
It's great. Yeah, it's like marketing in different countries. It'd be like, oh, Canadian bird. And then, yeah. Just, yeah. I'm not even sure what accent that was. But
I
it's
know what
just-
it was. I know what it was.
But yeah.
We all know what that was.
Yeah. There you go. Free marketing. They know
For
now.
who? Free marketing for who? The Chinese?
What even is a whiskey jack? Excuse
Whiskey
me.
jack?
I need to.
It's a Grey Jay. It's
Whoa,
like it's a bigger.
Yeah, that helps me.
It's like a. It's like a bigger version of
It's a
of
big-
chickadee.
Well, if you would believe,
It's a smart bird though.
It's
really,
gray.
really smart, intelligent bird.
No, I have
Yeah,
no
a bunch of
problem
whiskey
with
just
it.
came
I
up.
just think it's just
Well,
why.
that's what I
I
was-
don't think it's necessary.
I don't think so.
it's a
either,
pretty bird.
But
Here, let me take a look. I'm just gonna step away from my mic for a
Yeah,
second.
I don't want to move around the computer here, but it's a pretty bird. That's a good looking bird.
Oh man, it sure is a hot day after that job in the sun. Sure go for a nice glass of something, but I can't really put my finger on it.
I think I know what would be going down real good right now.
What's that?
Spunk!
Spunk! What's spunk?
Spunk's the hot new thing that all the kids are raving about.
Screaming here that you serve at room temperature. Spunk!
Spunk will make you do all sorts of things you don't even think you can do.
Spunk! You think you want to beat your wife? Just wait till you get a glass of that in you. Spunk!
Spunk, just like NyQuil, without the frills. No, that's not it.
Spunk! Help you forget your own slogan. Warning, do not consume any NyQuil spunk while operating machinery. It can and will cause divorce. Spunk!
baby roll. And so I said to her, "You got two perfectly damn good working legs. Why don't you get up and walk up those stairs?" And then basically our day was over. And welcome back to the Painfully Average podcast. By now, you've probably heard our great commercial and our first sponsor, actually.
Yeah, first sponsor that we ever have
You
here
know
on the
what?
Painfully Average podcast.
That's not bad. One show,
Yeah.
one sponsor already.
Man, I mean, I'm gonna throw it out right now. We are open to sponsorship. If you want to get up there with the prestigious Spunk,
Spunk!
who's holding it down, I must say, Spunk knows how to throw down.
He also knows how to go down smooth.
Yeah, but
Spunk! Just like NyQuil without the thrills. That's how you say it properly. And
Yeah.
that's how you say it properly.
yeah, it's a retcon there because I didn't do that properly. But anyways, back to the show. So the second half of our wonderful sit down we do weekly, we're gonna do something a little more structured.
Yeah, we get a little bit more serious around this time. You know, the first little bit's a lot of hoo-ha, but
Oh, we're getting serious.
this is the part where we actually have stuff to say.
Let's talk about some topics.
You want to talk topic?
All right, so we're gonna play a game that we created. It's called the debate, and in this game, There's 3 of us here. 2 of us are candidates for the election, and we both kind of take a side on an argument. One of us takes a totally crazy side, and one of us takes a more sensical side, I guess, if that'd be a good way to describe it, I suppose. And then the last person of the trifecta here asks the 2 candidates questions, like political type questions, like how would you
Fuck a dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
how would
pretty
you
political.
fuck a dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should ask Trump that.
Yeah, so that's the game here, and how we chose was Dustin is going to be the question man. What would
Question
you call
man.
that person? The question man.
The questionnaire?
The questionnaire? No.
Was it the debate header? The debate master?
The
Master debater. There we
All
go.
right, so Dustin's the master
I am the
debater.
master debater. I will be your master debater for this evening.
Oh, Jesus Christ, here we go.
Yeah, so he's going to ask us a question, and how the game goes is out of me and Kyle, the 2 candidates, whoever feels like they want to take the question first will think of the most ridiculous answer that they can. And, enjoy.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, God.
So, sirs, I see you both are here to debate to be who's going to be the next president of Kyle's basement suite. One of the fine, important topics in which I think should be answered for the people
Indeed.
of the basement suite.
I agree.
Yes.
Do you or do you not think that kids should be vaping, or kids should vape? Go.
You know what? I'll take this one first if you
Sure.
don't mind.
Have at her.
This is a very touchy subject, and I know this one's been splitting the people apart, but we need to talk about it tonight. I think kids need to vape. It's just the way it is. They need to vape, but they can only vape fruit and vegetable flavor vapes, so that way they develop the bone strength that they need to become stronger working class. And that's just how I feel.
So you feel it's mostly a nutritional
Yeah.
advantage?
You know, the food pyramid, we got vapes at maybe like in the center of the food pyramid. I wouldn't put it at the base because you know what? You need that dairy. We got lots of dairy. You guys need that dairy. So vaping goes right in the middle. And that's just how I feel.
All right, very very compelling argument. I see nutrition is very important on the list for Cody for the people of the living of Kyle's basement suite. Kyle, your rebuttal.
My rebuttal.
About,
I don't think kids should be vaping. I think it's wrong. I think
Yeah.
it sets the example of like kind of being a bitch. You know, I don't think you should be vaping in any sense because you should be smoking if you're just gonna vape. I think that's definitely the better alternative. I'd rather see
So
a 14-year-old.
kids should smoke.
I think kids should smoke over vaping. They'd look way cooler. You know, I don't.
But do they have root beer flavored smokes? They don't, bitch. They don't.
Hey. This is,
Oh, sorry. I apologize to the people.
No, I'm trying to be a proper gentleman, unlike my candidate here. So I believe for me to rule over in Kyle's basement, you got to be a smoker, not a vapor.
Fair enough.
So how did the both of you feel the negatives that are to light with vaping in kids? What do you think of that evidence that's out there? Kyle, you start.
I think just looking at a kid, he's got a pair of skinny jeans on, he's got a snapback hat, he's got a shirt that's either 2 sizes too big or 2 sizes too small, overlapping one another. And if it's the bigger shirt over the smaller shirt, you don't really know, and that makes him even more of a dirk because you know it's in there. You know that shirt's hiding in there.
A dirk?
Yeah, he's a dirk. He's not even a dork. He's a dirk. And if you're gonna make yourself just a little bit cooler, little Timmy's coming in. Okay, so yeah, little Timmy's out there. He's smoking his pineapple flavored vape. You know, he's probably hanging out with a couple scene girls. You know, they're cuddling near a bench somewhere at school.
Typing Rora
Meanwhile-
comments on Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
you can see that. But meanwhile, you got let's call this stud Buster. There's Buster. Okay,
Oh, okay.
Buster's out there.
Big old Buster.
Yeah, he came to this school to play football, all track star, and he wants to light up a cigarette every now and then, and all the girls want to be with him, and all the guys want to be him. You'd probably rather be the guy hanging out with having a smoke than being the guy in the corner sitting with 2 scene girls on a pillow cuddling with a vape. So basically, in my defense, I believe that vaping shows that you're a guy that wears a shirt in a weird way with really weird girls doing really weird actions in public.
Okay. All right. Compelling, as always, Mr. Travis. And Mr. Fillion, what are your opinions on the negative health benefits, the new evidence that has come to light in the past years of vaping in kids?
Well, I'd like to start off with this. We don't even know if the evidence that President Travis... The story is nonsensical, okay? The story makes no sense. There's no proof of even the existence of anyone in this story. And vaping is dope as fuck. It has taken over. Vaping goes hand in hand with memes. And kids love memes. Kids fucking love memes. And I just think this is just going to be a better place if we allow vaping for children. And just start them off young. Get a little nicotine in them. You know what? Maybe they learn how to read a little quicker. Like, it's just the way she goes. I still stand by my my normal stance. And God bless Kyle's basement suite.
It's wrong. It's all wrong. Don't listen to him.
Those are fantastic arguments from the two of you. I will say that I'm very divided within myself, but I think the most important thing is how the people will vote come next Tuesday.
It's about bringing this nation together.
Yeah, this wonderful suite, this wonderful suite with its broken TVs.
Yeah, my TV's not broken. It's just not working right.
Yeah, broken. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for the first weekly, actually.
Annual.
Yeah. Like, we're never going to do this again. Debate for Kyle's Suite.
You tell us who won, I guess.
Yeah, let the people decide.
Yeah, all 2 of you that comment, I'm going to say if there's a betting on here, I'm going to say 2 people.
Yeah?
2 people. Over, under, $5. 2 to 1 to pay out.
And if they're fucking dope, they're going to vote for the vape party.
Who votes for a vape party?
The people.
We'll find out next Tuesday.
No. All right. The smoking party, it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. There's going to be nicotine everywhere. Butts everywhere. We're going to build a wall of butts. It's going to be huge.
Well, then we need to get a collection service for the butts. This needs to be... That's what homeless folks should do. Picking up butts.
So wait. We'll have the tax dollars.
They
will save the people money and we'll create jobs.
I have a dream. I have a dream that we live in a Kyle's basement suite where every little kid has their own vape. Every little kid can moisten their tongue with banana-flavored smoke. And they can blow out with dreams still in their mind, knowing that they live in a stronger...
Let me put this on the record. My opponent does not even vape.
I do vape. I vaped 3 whole times during this debate.
Got the word.
Yeah, found it.
Good catch.
I was rolling it on my tongue and I spat it out even more powerful. But yeah, vote.
Get out and vote, people, because if you don't vote, what are they fighting for over there in the Middle East?
Yeah, exactly.
Vaping. We got to give the vapes to the people of the desert.
Don't you join that side?
No, I'm just that's been the goal.
You're breaking my balls.
Once again, people, this fine podcast is brought to you by the people over at Spunk.
Spunk! Great tasting cream liqueur for everyone. Spunk! Helps you vote.
Spunk is the greatest hot new thing out there. It comes with a white bottle tapered at the bottom all the way to the top with a round topped head. You can't miss it at the stores.
Huh. How much is like a gallon of spunk?
That's a great question. 1 gallon of spunk will run you a fine total of $7.99.
But like, why can't I just take NyQuil? Why would I would rather take NyQuil than spunk, what I know.
Spunk!
Because, well, spunk is a more classy version of NyQuil, to be completely honest.
Well, I feel like I should get down to the corner store right now and pick me up a bottle of spunk.
Spunk!
Spunk! Cheaper by the gallon than NyQuil, and just as potent.
Warning, do not consume any while driving or operating any machinery. You cannot be pregnant or nursing while drinking spunk.
So I called her back the next day, and then I asked her if she wanted to go for a walk in the park. You know, of course, stupid me forgetting that again. She hung up on me. Haven't talked since. And welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. That was our second commercial break with our sponsors.
Spunk!
Spunk!
Creators and deliverers of fine liquid enjoyment.
Yeah, they are somehow world-class gentlemen. I don't know what they're thinking when they did it, but they done did it, and they did it well.
Their secret recipe is something else, man. Does the job. Why Jesus does it do the job? Yeah.
You guys like the spice, allspice? Like, what's really in allspice? You know, it's not allspice. You know.
Could be. How do you know? Yeah, that's right. Fuck.
Like it's like the black.
Check yourself.
Or like white, I mean. Because white is the collection of all colors. That's what allspice is. It's white of spices.
You put allspice on fish?
No, it's gross.
Have you done it?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
That's gross.
Well, you don't know if it's gross if you haven't done it. It's like saying, ooh, I don't like butt sex. Well, have you had butt sex? If you haven't had butt sex, you can't really judge it. Just say, I haven't done butt sex. Ooh, why? I don't know. Not
I'm
really.
indifferent.
I mean, yeah. Some of us drive stick, some of us drive automatic, some can do both.
Yeah, you said it.
It cleared all the opinions there.
Do you ever think you just smoke too many drugs, Cody? Like,
No, I just smoke one drug. I smoke a lot of one drug.
yeah, but
Well, I wouldn't even call it a drug. It's not a fucking drug.
it's a drug.
It's not a drug.
I
It's
think
a
it's
plant.
a drug.
It's a plant.
Well, you know, law sees it still as a narcotic. It's
You gonna
level
believe
C
everything
narcotic.
law says?
Yeah.
I don't really have a choice.
Government.
You have a
is
choice.
You
God.
gotta obey the law.
You gotta obey the law, but I mean, it doesn't mean you have to necessarily
certain
agree with
extent.
them.
What do you mean to a certain extent? I mean,
Like, you
have
can't
to
go
obey
around
the law.
raping and killing people, but, like, if you want to smoke a little herb, it's just stupid, the idea that we have to live behind that.
Yeah, but you can't have a little bit. Yeah, you have to either listen or you don't. And, like, you don't. So, do you ever just wake up in the morning and realize that, like, you're a corrupt human being? That, like, you're just wasting the years behind you, and, you know, you're never going to get them back because all you do is smoke pot? Because you're a criminal? Because you don't smoke it legally?
Do you think that?
I'm starting to think so now. I'm talking this deep into
Yeah.
myself.
Jeez.
Oh, like, Fred's a real deadbeat.
So am I. Oh no.
You guys are using my perfectly good medication that I need. That I need.
Grandpa Kyle is back. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, it pisses me off when people say that they just walk into a dispensary and be like, "Oh, I just walked in and I got this card. He's like, buy weed here." Fuck you. I fought 4 fucking years for that. I fought for 4 fucking years to get that goddamn card, and it was not easy. So many goddamn different tests and fucking different machines.
How many times did you have to pee?
How many times did I have to pee for? Like, in what sense?
Like
In a piss test?
in those 4 years, how many times did you pee?
In a piss test, or like in
Just
general
how many times
urination?
did you pee?
Oh, probably about like I'd say probably about like 3,000 times a year.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good estimate. No, 10
3,000 times a year?
10 times a day? No. I
No,
don't think
yeah.
I did 10 times a day. I probably peed about 3-4 times a day, depending on how much I drank in alcohol. So let's call it 1,400.
1,400
Yeah, let's call it 1,400.
in 4 years.
Well, 1,400 a year.
Yeah. Okay.
1,400 a year. So.
Where the fuck is this going?
Oh, how many times did you pee in the cup for the drug though?
Oh, I never did. I didn't have to.
Really?
No, they just sent me in for blood work. They asked me like what I was using, and I said, you know, I'm buying pot illegally.
And then they arrested you.
Yeah, I'm like, well, no,
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
We're creep catchers, and we're out of creeps, so we're catching you.
Catching Kyle.
Pot smokers.
Pot smokers. Go to jail, hippie.
What you gonna do when we come for you?
Don't even trust the doctors, bro.
Yeah, it's a cop. It's a narc.
Yeah,
Could you imagine a sting operation? Give me some medical pot. Okay. Get him.
Sick the dogs on him. He's biting me.
There's this one guy running through that really small hallway that they have at every fucking clinic. Why are the clinics, every hallway in a fucking clinic
It's
is
narrow?
like, it's narrow as shit.
It's a fire hazard. Eh?
Why?
It's a fire hazard.
Exactly. Granted, there's never people enough to fill all those rooms for if there weren't a
Fuck,
fire.
you ever been to a walk-in clinic?
That's what I mean.
Those are horrible.
Yeah. You can't even Can't even go 2 breaths wide.
That was a bad story when I ripped my thumbnail off, and the next morning I had to go to a walk-in clinic because my family doctor wasn't open on a Monday or a Sunday. Sorry, it was a Sunday. I was hungover, and my nail was jacked up from the night before. It was ripped out of like my thumb, and I had to basically go and be like, man up and get it fixed.
Ugh.
So I went to the doctor on a Sunday thinking, it can't be that bad at a walk-in clinic. Like, fuck, it wasn't bad. It was the worst thing I had seen. Like, it was
you got the rush of people after church.
Oh, it was awful.
It's like
Just
McDonald's.
kids coughing and sneezing. No fucking remorse. Like, it was like D-Day in there. Like, you needed a fucking mask on. Honestly. And then there was the old guys that were dying. The young kids that fucking didn't look like they were going to make it. And half the kids were crying because they bashed their head. And yeah, I don't know. So I waited I must have waited probably close to like 2 hours. And like even walking in, this was the part that shit the whole fucking bed for me. Okay. I walk in and I see one of my ex-girlfriends from when I was 19. And she, I guess, went to school and finally went to go be a nurse or something. So good for her. Obviously, she made the right choice leaving me. But
that's one way to look at it, I suppose.
No, positive. I mean,
Yeah, positive.
She was a cool chick. Still is a cool chick. But obviously, she did some right life choices, and I'm getting drunk, ripping off fingernails. So who really wins there? I'm having fun. You're fucking a nurse.
You're a nurse.
But
you have good pay and a nice pension waiting for you.
No, just the way she said it to me. It was like I came in and she recognized me. How could you forget this face?
Yeah.
But
that's on top of you. Like
I walk in. Oh, so she says, so what'd you do? I said, I ripped my thumbnail off last night at one of my friend's houses. Oh, yeah. See, things haven't changed there. Were you drinking?
Wow.
Well, first of all, yeah, I guess things haven't changed there because I do stupid shit all the time. But yeah, maybe I was drinking all right. Oh, so you hung over? Yeah. Well, it's going to be a long wait, so you better sit down.
Sounds like she's just being a shitty to you.
No.
She doesn't really sound like a cool person. I don't know.
I think that was, maybe that's just how she was and I didn't know it. But basically, it was the icing on the cake walking into a place where I had to wait 2 hours to get my nail pushed back into my skin while getting told. Getting told that I'm an idiot. Knowing
like your
damn
mom.
well that I'm an idiot.
Yeah. I'm not sad, I'm mad. I'm just disappointed.
Basically, I got the whole disappointed. It was like, fuck off. Let me soar. I did the damage.
It sounds like quite the adventure you had that day. I don't know. With that, I mean, I probably would have made something up. Honestly, I'd said something cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be like, I was like fixing a car.
No baby.
Fan hit my hand.
Oh.
Blew the nail off clean. No drinking.
No drinking. Yeah. No drugs. No drinking. I definitely wasn't taking baby aspirin and sipping champagne when I did this.
Could you imagine mimosas and building a patio?
What'd you guys do on Saturday? Oh, we ate like 19 baby aspirin and finished.
We popped a bunch of baby aspirin and watched heavy metal.
Damn, the blood was pumping. Now, I think it's about that time where we're all going to hop into our triple layered bunk bed and go to sleep for the night.
Closing time.
Here in Kyle Sweet, the great national republic of Kyle Sweet.
The strong, the few, the proud.
Yep. That's the Marines.
Oh.
But, I mean, we're cool. We're Marines. We're the Marines of Kyle's
Marines
basement.
Miracle Whip.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you a Hellman's man or a Miracle Whip man?
I'm trying to close it out. You're going to ask a fucking question like that, dude?
Let's leave him with a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Cliffhanger!
To be continued.
You want to find out the answers? Tune in next week.
Well, thanks for showing up and hanging out for the Painfully Average podcast, a podcast that's worse than some and better than others. If you want to get in touch with us, Twitter is a good place to do it. We don't have a Twitter handle yet. I'm going to try to go for the Painfully Average podcast at twitter.com. But
and if not,
or at twitter.com.
Was it at Twitter?
Yeah, it's at
blah 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 twitter.com.
Yeah, at PA podcast. I'll see if we can hook that up.
And if not, you can reach us on our own independent Facebooks for now until we get the site ran up, because I think this is definitely going to be the easiest way to get a hold of you guys is just through our own personal Facebooks until we set up an account.
Yeah, we're so average we didn't even think about how to do social media yet.
And that's okay because it keeps things exciting.
Yeah, averagely exciting.
So
Anyways.
until next time, friends.
I've been Dustin Kuzik.
I'm Kyle Travis.
And I'm Cody Fillion.
Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.